What time is it? It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. It's actually 12 p.m. But it's always Morbin time, you know? Always got to be ready to morb. Quickly before I start the video, just have to preface by saying that I'm in another location, obviously. I'm moving around a lot, but I'm here to stay now. I'm still unpacking and getting things set up. So it's gonna look a little bit rough for a little. I gotta lean back so far so you can see. Jesus, fuck. Yeah. So there's like a lot of mess back there, but like I don't even have a chair, which is why I'm having difficulty. I'm sitting on 2 plushies right now. Fuck. Oh god, this is so much work. But hopefully by next video I'll have everything properly set up. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about the movie that has swept the nation. Everybody's talking about it. It's one of the most world-renowned films. It's won several awards, and they haven't even had the Oscars for this year yet. Obviously, the movie's Morbius. If you didn't guess that, what the hell are you doing? Morbius is the #1 movie ever. Don't look that up. I'm pretty sure the term "it's Morbin time" has been trending on Twitter for like 4 days straight, and that line isn't even in the movie. So, anyway, the memes ended up working. I feel like it kind of backfired because the studio that made the movie, Sony, they kind of fell for it, which I feel like is kind of expected because they're just probably a bunch of old white men and they don't know what memes actually are. So they ended up re-releasing the film in theaters a few days ago from me recording this video now. And the first day it was in theaters across the whole United States, it only ended up making around $85,000, which is like nothing. Anyway, the memes are still going. Everyone's still making fun of this movie, as they should. This movie's pretty funny. Until the man himself, Jared Leto, went on Twitter and kind of memed with the internet.
What are you reading?
Nothing really, just,
What are you reading?
oh, well.
Which at first, you could say, oh, Jared Leto understood the memes and the sarcasm and played along. No, because Jared Leto kind of is the joke, so him playing along with it kind of sort of kills the joke. So no more Morbius jokes. Thank you, Jared Leto, for killing the joke. Really, really appreciate it. Anyway, today we're just gonna be watching a few TikToks made about Morbius. Jared Leto? Oh my god. Hey Jared.
Yeah.
Mr. Leto.
Jared Leto.
What are you doing in my closet?
Well, I couldn't help but overhear that you said the word Morbius, so I had to get involved.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I can't blame you. Actually, if you want to watch these TikToks, I feel like that'd be much better.
That would be great. That would be actually really, really convenient.
Okay, great. Okay, you watch these TikToks. I'm gonna go out of the frame, so that I can mask this properly and edit. Let me just go. I have to go now. I have to go. Okay. All right, Jared. Have fun. Gotta make sure I don't.
Thank you.
I'm leaving. There's nothing going on. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Bye, Jared. Looks like I forgot to wear his shirt today. Oh shit. God damn it. Jared. Looks like I forgot to wear a shirt today. How silly of me. Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Dr. Michael Morb. I mean, Jared Leto. Sorry. I get in the head of the characters that I play too often because I myself am a method actor, obviously. So I sort of take things not to the extreme, as some would call it, but I kind of take my job very seriously as an actor. Speaking of method acting, I am not method acting as Jared Leto. Just wanted to preface that because I am doing a parody of Jared does not mean I condone any of the several heinous crimes that he has allegedly committed. Just wanted to make that clear. Okay, enjoy the rest of the video. And just real quickly, by the way, I was in the closet and I heard some things that Saji was saying that just were not true at all. Yes, the movie was re-released back into theaters recently, and you know, if you look up online, it'll say it only made $85,000 in the US, but that's just simply not true. You can't trust anything on the internet these days unless it's made by my fans and is positive, of course, because it may say $85,000, but I am Morbius, and I know that this movie made over $40 billion more, that equates to roughly 400 million US dollars, give or take a few. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's watch some Morbius TikToks. So far it says name, Dr. Michael Morbius, Pilates, doesn't help, Orbucks, $0, Rotten Tomato score 1%. I hope this video changes because honestly I'm getting quite upset so far. Now that is what Jared Leto likes to see. Name, Marvel legend. Pilates helps. I do Pilates every day. I don't even eat. I do Pilates for my meals. I wake up in the morning, Pilates, breakfast, Pilates, lunch, Pilates, dinner, Pilates. I eat, sleep, and breathe Pilates. I don't even sleep. I do Pilates as my sleep. And 400 billion more bucks. That's 100% accurate. This film made actually over 400 billion more bucks because it's worldwide. I want to say at least maybe 100,000 more billion sounds about accurate. From the Rotten Tomato score, 176%. That is a very, very accurate rating. If you look on Rotten Tomatoes, fuck Rotten Tomatoes. You can't listen to any critiques. They're all biased. They're all persuaded by money, not more bucks, but US dollars, which are way, way more persuasive than real more bucks. But if you thoroughly watch this film, I think 176% is the most accurate rating you can give.
But it isn't just a success critically, but also financially too. It was originally projected to be the first film to make 1 trillion at the box office, but it has surpassed that and made 100 quintillion Morbius bucks, a new currency that was created purely by the magnitude of this masterpiece. Truly a hashtag Morbius sweep. And don't get me started on that post-credit scene and how it perfectly sets up the sequel, Morbius, into the Morbius verse. I'm so glad Sony has abandoned their original plan with Spider-Man and solely focusing on the hit Marvel legend Morbius. So, to conclude, if there is any film you should watch this year, it is Morbius. I've completely forgotten about my job, wife, children, and home, because why should I worry about such superficial things once, when all I need is this magnum opus? Please, see this film, I beg you. Your life will be changed.
Wow. I've never read a review that completely encapsulates the true meaning of the film that is Morbius. You know, I put my heart and soul into this film. Some could say I took the heart and soul of others for this film, which I didn't. But if you want to say that, you could. But to see that someone is so indulged into something that I helped and pretty much created entirely by myself is truly awe-inspiring. The fact that this man gave up his family, his job, to live the life of Morbius is just truly unconstitutional. It doesn't follow the laws of today's modern society. You know, that's what I did to become the character of Morbius. I gave up everything. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I only did Pilates and ate human blood. I mean pig blood. It just truly curated me into becoming the perfect Morbius.
Fun facts about Morbius. He is a Marvel legend. He's super fit.
Pilates helps.
He needs to consume blood.
This one says 10 minutes without Morbius, and it shows a video of someone maybe going through withdrawals or having a hard time coping with losing something. Now, I didn't make this film with the purpose of it becoming addictive, but it does sort of hold all the addictive traits that, you know, like a certain drug would have. Maybe heroin or crack cocaine, for example. I wouldn't know because I don't do drugs, but I also am a scientist because I pretended to be one to fit the role of Morbius. Therefore, I know the side effects and the traits of heroin and crack cocaine. That's the reason. I don't actually do those drugs, but I sort of implemented them into the film so that if you watch the film once, you become wired. Your brain becomes wired to want to rewatch it forever and ever and ever. And that's how we were able to make 1 more quadrillion more bucks. See, that is what I like to see. Art's supposed to inspire. I'm sure some of you out there, when you were kids, you watched a film, and after you watched the film, you became so inspired that you wanted to become that character. That's what I wanted for this film, except I wanted it for everybody, because adults tend to be very bland and not willing to imagine these days. So I just really wanted this film to sort of help everybody imagine themselves as Dr. Michael Morbius. And so far it's working. You know, I walk out at night and I see people being vigilantes and stopping crime, dressed up as gothic vampires, and it is just so truly inspiring that I can inspire others to mercilessly kill for a good cause, obviously. See, this is great. Like I was saying, Morbius truly has addictive traits. If you're not careful, you could become addicted for life. But thankfully, that's okay, because it'll make me more money in the end, you know? But I can definitely relate to this. I've seen Morbius 100 more billion times. Only 63 times. Pathetic. Hey, listen. Alright? Don't shame someone for only watching it 63 times. I know that really is nothing. It's obsolete compared to the numbers that more people have been able to achieve. But again, maybe people aren't as invested in this film as others, so don't shame them for only watching it a certain amount of times. This one says, when your wife leaves you, takes the kids and files the restraining order, but you remember you have Morbius on Blu-ray, and it shows my very talented co-worker doing his little dance that he did for that scene. Such a phenomenal actor, by the way. Don't even remember his name, but that's okay. Pretty sure he was Doctor Who for one season. But yes, this is very true. I, Jared Leto, have gone through several families. Not that to brag or anything, but I do think that it's very important that we live a certain amount of lives in our one lifetime. Because if you only use up one lifetime in your lifetime, then are you really living a lifetime? You know what I'm saying? And especially if you want to get into the character. Who can ultimately live forever because he's a full-fledged vampire, you know? So if you put yourself into that mindset and you start drinking human blood, doing Pilates every day, then you can really be who you want to be. So screw your family, screw your job. As long as you have Morbius on Blu-ray and you are the character yourself, you can do whatever you want.
It might not be today. No, it might not be today. It's gonna be tonight. Oh my God! On the rock! Opening up one arm! Wait a minute! One hands! With a great one! Look out! Rock with the smackdown!
Now this is a video of The Rock, whom I love, phenomenal actor, has done many great films. But TikTok says, are we gonna watch Morbius again? And your friend says, no, not today. This would be the correct response. You have to watch it over 150 times to achieve this power. But once you do so, you'll be able to gain super strength and super speed. So anyone that doesn't want to watch the film with you, they're not really fit to be your friend or to be in your life. Again, if you're a true fan of the film, you'll know that the character has many lifetimes and can do really whatever he wants. That way, when they're out of the way, you'll be able to fully focus on the true goal in your life, which is watch Morbius. Look at the Queen of England, truly inspiring stuff. Morbius fans after killing 20 people because they weren't doing it the Morbin way. Yeah, no, this is great. This is awesome. Obviously, I don't condone killing people unless they haven't seen Morbius. Then it's okay. Again, if you're truly a fan of the film, you know that the law really doesn't abide to you. You kind of work outside of it. But if you meet anyone that doesn't enjoy the film or doesn't anticipate the next one, Morbius, into the Morbius verse, then I think it's only fair that you, you know.
Oi, don't say that. That's not true. That's not true. Oh, I must. You having a laugh as well?
I'm here to reassure you, Cole. We are working tirelessly to make a sequel to the film, and it's going to be the greatest film, not only in the world, but in the universe. And I don't think any other film is really going to top it. Release date with the delays, probably going to be somewhere around 20 more billion years from now. But again, if you're a true fan and you've kind of tapped into the character, then you have many lifetimes. You can ultimately live an infinite amount of years because you are Morbius. All right, well, great. Looks like that was the last video that Saji had lined up for us. I'm gonna go back into the closet now and do my thing. You guys have a great day. Oh, also subscribe to Saji. If you don't, I will, you know. All right. Goodbye now. Jared, you still... Oh. Guess he's done. Okay. Sweet. All right, well, hope that... Did he take my headphones? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was kind of a dumb idea, but I just thought it would be fun to pretend to be Jared I mean, that was Jared Leto. That was Jared Leto. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, where we dress up as Morbius and go outside. Well, just walk around in a Morbius costume and drink human blood. I mean, do Pilates. Do lots of Pilates. What even are Pilates? What are Pilates?